So that was part of the discussion today at the conference here was about this, and I think there's three words that matter in this case, and those three words are velocity, velocity, and velocity. And the objective has got to be to create an environment into which you can bring in new capabilities very, very quickly, evaluate them so that you can understand what their actual potential and value is inside of your environment, and then move on ahead and do this thing. And so that's one of the reasons, for example, that the cloud is so important as these organizations and the federal government, everybody moves those forward. This cloud provides a platform where you have capacity and you can carve out segments of the cloud to evaluate things very quickly, and then decide what you're going to do and drive things, so that you can make a decision about, is this technology going to deliver sufficient, enhanced capability that it's worth my investing in it for the long haul, right? And without things like the cloud that can provide this baseline of velocity, meaning I don't have to go buy new hardware in order to evaluate something that's going to be there, I can spin it up, turn it on, understand it, and then move on from that perspective. The fact is that the technology moves so fast, there's no way to keep up without applying other things underneath it in order to enable you to accomplish it, right? So that's really what it's all about. It's about finding a way to enhance your velocity. The same thing's going to have to happen, I think, and in fact, there was a great talk from GSA today about changing the procurement process in order to enable companies that can't usually or don't have the wherewithal to follow all of the FAR regulations to have an opportunity to contract with the federal government, right? So these are things I think across the federal government you're seeing happen in the landscape, because there's a clear recognition that the federal government itself has got to find ways to be a higher velocity organization across the board. Okay.